This lighting freaking sucks. Apologize in advance, guys. Hey guys, hope you all have been well. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be just playing with some makeup and chilling out. So that's what we're gonna do. I already have my base done. I powdered, did my brows, cream contoured, all of that. But the rest I will be doing on camera. Today I thought of playing with the Stone Cold Fox palette. I also pulled out this Stila Shimmer and Glow, I think it is. Yes, it is. And it is in the shade Cloud. I think I'm gonna go with like gray, smoky, purple, like mauve maybe. We'll figure it out. But I'm gonna get to it. A full list of products will be listed down below as per usual. The first thing I wanted to talk about was something that I've been thinking of lately. So recently I went back on my channel because what I usually do is I just go to the studio version, the studio portion of YouTube where you can, analytics, editor. Going back on your channel, you have like different playlists you can do. And I forgot that there's one option that says, popular videos. And I was looking at the view counts of those videos. Mind you, these are years old. These are years back. I would say maybe 4, 5, 6, I really don't know. My most popular one was a little over 500,000 views. And these are my MAC lip swatch videos, but basically content that I made years ago. And I got to thinking about what my viewership is like now versus what it was like then. My content back then did better than my content is doing now. And so YouTube is a hobby for me. I don't depend on this for finances. It's basically fun money for me. I don't make enough to consider this a form of like income in the sense that it pays the bills. It doesn't. And I've said for years that the thought of doing YouTube as a career it's not something that I think of. It's not something that I aspire to do. And it's always exciting to see people enjoying your content, but as far as me trying to make content so that I become someone on YouTube was never my intention. Having said that though, anyone who has a YouTube channel, and even if you don't have one, you can search and see what it's like for people, what their viewership is like now compared to before, whether that's growth or whether that's a decline. And for me on YouTube, I saw most of my viewership then, and at that point I was trying to build a collection. I had a lot of hauls, I had a lot of product reviews, first impressions, and they were constantly coming in. So I always had content to make at the time. Content like that was very popular. Not to say it isn't now, but when I was doing those videos, those were the popular ones. And although it was still a big platform at the time when I started, it still wasn't the 2016 boom. And so despite the fact that there was competition, it wasn't that kind of competition, you know what I mean? I had my own space to grow and to do my own thing. And that's where I saw my biggest gain in subscribers and in viewership per video. Now there's different factors into how my viewership has gone down. First of all, 2017, I think it was, we had the Super Typhoon, the first of two. And then in 2019, I believe it was, we had another Super Typhoon. And both times I lost electricity for at least 2 months. And then on top of that, I just wasn't in that same mentality anymore. I didn't want to buy bulk makeup. I started enjoying the process of decluttering. I mean, heck, I even did a no buy for an entire year. And that's what my content revolved around. It wasn't the hauling, it wasn't the product review. By that time, I was overdoing product reviews because I had done so many, especially with the BB cream, like era. I was just over it. I didn't want to make content like that anymore. And that's kind of what people were coming to my channel for, you know, those hauls. I didn't know how else to swatch lipsticks. So there were changes that were happening on my channel, and because I got views and subscribers from doing those types of videos, I kind of expected that it would happen. But when you see it, it's a different story. You really experience the, you know, the drop in those things. And so that got me thinking, for someone like me who doesn't rely on YouTube for income, or I have no intention to be someone on YouTube, even then I notice these things. They don't affect me quite like I'm sure it would affect other people who are trying to do either or both of those things. I still notice it. So I got to thinking, what is it like for people who have made something of themselves on this platform, and then maybe they change their content, maybe they're not doing those videos that brought in those views anymore, maybe they just want to shift in their channel altogether, turn gaming, turn lifestyle, turn ASMR, who knows, and then it just, the numbers aren't coming in like they used to. Do they decide to go back because that's what brought in the money and that's what they rely on for their income? Do they continue and, you know, see how it goes and maybe decide to do a regular 9-to-5 job because doing this is what makes them happy? It makes you wonder, like, what do you do when this is no longer the content you want to make? And I'm just more specifically talking about beauty content creators, because I can only imagine that if you are relying on YouTube for your income, it's gonna affect you way more than someone like me who's just kind of like, oh, I want to play with makeup and I'll turn on the camera, you know? Like, I don't care about editing, I don't care about sponsorships and all of that stuff. When I first started, it was kind of exciting, but now I could care less. I barely check my email. I get emails about, you know, PR and opportunities for sponsorship, and I don't want to do it. So what is it like when you have to think really hard about whether or not to do it because it brings in a paycheck to pay the bills? It's a very different scenario. Or if people are just mentally drained because they've been doing this for so long, they take a break like I did. Mine wasn't intentional, but you know, for some people, they just need that mental break from this. If they've been doing it for so long and have much bigger platforms, it's gonna be draining for them. And so if they take a break, they're risking, quite frankly, losing their spot in, you know, the YouTube algorithm. And so if they do happen to see a drop in viewership, what goes through their mind? Because for me, I would imagine, like, I would freak out if I am, you know, relying on this paycheck to pay rent, and then all of a sudden my viewership drops and it's like, I can't meet it this month. What is that like? Especially if it's happening to you now, you know, in this time where it's a tough time to not have some sort of, you know, security. And I also got to thinking of people who want to start YouTube in this time of just oversaturation in the beauty community. What's going through your mind in terms of how to stand out in the space? Because a lot of things will go through your mind. What kind of content am I gonna make? Am I gonna stick to what I wanna make and see what happens there? Or are you gonna hit the ground running and doing popular videos, you know, the ones that you know will bring in the views, but maybe you don't feel as comfortable making? What route are you going to take? And I don't blame anyone for taking either one. It's a competitive space. And if you're wanting to make a career out of this, you're going to want to make content that brings in the views. And that might mean making content that you don't like, doing makeup looks that you don't enjoy, maybe talking about topics that you really don't care about, but it brings in the views, you know. Case in point, drama. Not everyone likes to talk about drama on the channel, but let's be honest, drama brings in a lot of views. You put the name of someone that is considered problematic in your title and like, bam, you're gonna get views. So what are people willing to do? I wonder. Do you wonder? I wonder about these things. And I don't think anyone needs to address the fact that they're not getting as many views or that they even need to take a break. I don't think that's required of anyone to explain, but it's still something that I wonder about. This look is turning out fire, by the way. Oh, I didn't even use that Stila one. Got too carried away. Much better. Shine bright like a diamond. So that is that. That was my main, like, let's discuss this today of this video. But I also wanted to say that I think the Super Bowl is coming up. I don't know anything about football. I say that with much confidence. I know nothing. I am the last person you want to talk football with. But it's funny because this was either 2018 or 19. My brothers, they get this catalog for, like, you know, men's clothing. And there's this page where it was all football jerseys. And me being just myself, I was like, I can name all of these teams just by looking at their logo. I knew that I couldn't, but I said it because I'm like that sometimes. And my brothers were like, bet, let's see. Let's see what you know. Now, there's only two teams I know with confidence, and that is the Dallas Cowboys, probably because of their cheerleaders more than anything, and then the Oakland Raiders, because I don't know why, but when I was younger, they were popular. But like I said, those are the only two, no one else. So I'm naming all of these football teams. I'm just butchering everything. Why does the NFL have so many freaking birds? And for us, it's a good laugh, right? We're just having a good time. Nothing is serious. But we get to this one particular team, and I am struggling. It's a team with, it's like, you know, the sails on the boat, and I thought it was the Pirates, and turns out no. So I went from Pirates to Thieves to Steelers. That's a different team from a different place. That is not their logo. My brother tried to throw me a lifeline, and he's like, the nickname for the team, they're called the Bucks. And I'm like, Bucks. It did not help anything. But I went out on a limb and I said, Buckaroos. Everyone starts laughing. I have no idea what the hell I'm talking about, but I said that with confidence. And my brother goes, no, Buccaneers. I don't know, but I told them that Buckaroos sounds so much better. So since then, I have been claiming that that's my team because I will call them the Buckaroos. That's my team if they're the Buckaroos. And every time since then, my brothers, when they mention any football to me and, you know, they are part of the conversation, they would say the Buckaroos. And this was before one of the really popular quarterbacks, Mr. Giselle. He's Giselle's husband, Tom Brady. This is all before he gets traded. He's still a Patriot, right? Seahawk? Patriots. And I'm like, one day the Bucks, they're gonna make stuff happen. And lo and behold, Tom Brady goes to the Buckaroos. I don't care. They're called the Buckaroos. And now my brother tells me like a few days ago they made it to the Super Bowl. And so genius. And it's all because I named them the Buckaroos. Now, am I gonna watch a Super Bowl? No, I'm not. The most exciting part of the Super Bowl is a halftime show. But I called it. I said someone's gonna have one of them Buckaroos. And it did. A couple days ago, I did a thing where I bought makeup. This year so far, I've purchased a few more of the Pat McGrath lip glosses that were on sale. And then I think I picked up 2 or 3. Then I got a Grande Lash serum and brow serum. And I'm so excited to get those in the mail. I'm so excited. And then just a couple days ago, I was thinking about, okay, what makeup purchases do I want to make, you know? Got little extra spendy. So I decided that I was going to place an Ulta order, and from there I got a brow pen, some more brow pencils because my mom needs them, and then Morphe was having a sale on some brushes. And so I picked up a couple more of those. Not a lot. I think I got 3 or 4. But my big purchase was from MAC. Can you believe it? I actually picked up some eyeshadows from them. Something about the eyeshadows. I was looking through the Pro Refill pens and I'm like, man, there's so many new shades, because I can look at a shade from MAC and know if it was an older shade. And I'm like, man, there's a lot here and I want to try them. So what I did was I ended up picking up, I think, 11 new eyeshadows. But yeah, so I'm gonna be having those come in the mail. Oh, I also got the mic. I'm waiting for the mic. So now we're just gonna do lips, and I want to go nude with it. So this one, beautiful, cause you are beautiful in every single way. Okay, I'm done. Ooh, Fix Bliss. Okay guys, thank you so much for joining me in this video. Hope you enjoyed the conversation, playing with the makeup. I don't know, maybe it's a good time to just, you know, whip out your makeup and we can just play with makeup and just talk about random stuff, you know. I love doing these get ready with me's. This is one of the videos that now has become one of my favorite to make, whether or not they have views. Like, I enjoy just sitting down and playing with makeup and just talking about stuff, you know. It's not just, hey, and this product has 7.3 ounces. Like, I'm not into that anymore. There's a lot of people doing content on that here and do it very well that I don't want to do it. Like, it just doesn't excite me anymore. And so this channel is going to be what I make it to be. A full list of products will be listed down below in the description box. You can also check me out on Instagram for all of my makeup looks, along with all the products in the caption. Till the next video, I hope you all are doing well, taking great care of yourselves. I will see you all next time. Bye guys.